Hello everybody and welcome to a new series. My name is Ben the Human and this is Slay the Spire 2. Those of you who are clicking on this probably know about Slay the Spire 1, the granddaddy of deck builders. Pretty much an almost perfect game, I would say. I played a bit of Slay the Spire 1, not on YouTube, just for fun, and I'm not very good at it. But I do enjoy playing it, so I thought it'd be kind of fun now that Slay the Spire 2 is out in early access to play this game from start to as far as you can go on YouTube, making a fool of myself for the entire world to see, and maybe I'll learn something along the way. So like, I played Slay the Spire 1, so I know like the general gist of how the game works, and if you're brand new to the game, welcome aboard. This will be just like you're playing the game for yourself, unless you're a genius. So the Ironclad is the starting character. They're basically your sword character. They smack things real hard. They take damage. They try to heal. They got a lot of health. They go to the top of the tower, hopefully. So we start with 80 health, 99 gold, and we start with a relic, Burning Blood. At the end of combat, you heal 6 HP. This can be pretty big because HP is hard to come by in this game. It's your first time playing Slay the... Well, not the original. No, we can just jump in here. I know the gist. We don't need to do the tutorial, he says confidently. All right, we're getting into combat. So we're on the left, our enemies are always on the right. The enemy will always tell you what it's doing. So this guy is intending to do 12 damage to us. We can block 5 of it, or we can smack him a bunch. We will heal 6 at the end of the game, or at the end of the level. So this will let us block 5. We'll take 7. If we don't take any more damage, we'll recovered at 79. He's going to do 6 damage and then block as well. Let's do 2 vulnerable because it'll allow us to do more damage next turn. So vulnerable, he receives 50% more damage from our attacks. So these will do 9 instead of 6. And then hopefully we can kill him next turn. He has buffed himself, but it doesn't matter. Got 20 gold, and we get to add a card if we like the card. Setup strike, deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. That's not so bad. It's better than our typical strike. Apply 2 vulnerable, so it's kind of like our bash attack, but it does no damage. However, it only costs 1 energy. That's another thing that's important in this game, is you only get 3 energy per turn. There are ways to modify that, but you start out with only 3 energy per turn. Blood Wall, lose 2 HP, but you gain 16 block. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think we'll get Setup Strike, and maybe that'll allow us to kick out a basic strike later. Trying to see where I would like to go. The shop seems a little early, but maybe it could be useful. But then this second shop is like essentially useless, unless we don't like what's in that first shop, I guess. I'm thinking I would like to prioritize camps. So we could do 1. Looks like we can get 2 at most before the final one. If we're doing well, it would be nice to get the elite. You could fight 2 elites if you're doing really well. Let's go right-hand side and then kind of shimmy up along the right side, I think. You guys are doing a little bit of damage. We can definitely kill your friend. So let's see. You'll do 7 damage, gain 2 strength. Strength allows you to do more damage on attack cards. So let's definitely kill this slime. And you're gonna live, so I'm just gonna block your move. And then you're adding a status card to my deck. The strength only lasts 1 turn, by the way, from that 1 ability. So you're doing 11 damage to me. I don't like that. I think I'll kill your friend and then block. So we take 6. gonna put another status card in there. We get a boost card, and then we should be able to kill you next turn. Indeed. There he goes. What do we got? Another... We could kind of, like, try to build a strength deck. Especially because this is a power. So when you play a power, it, like, gives you a status for the rest of the game. Or the rest of the battle. Not a big fan of breakthrough. Especially with no way to, like, really gain HP back outside of our burning blood. And we're not really in anger. Let's try to lean into strength here. That's kind of an interesting play. A beetle! It plans to debuff me. Well, let's try to hit him a bunch. What's he gonna do? Oh, I'm tiny! Shrink! I deal 30% less damage, and now he's gonna do 7 damage to me. Gain strength. Block a bit, and then punch him. I know we lose this temporary strength in the next turn anyway, but we did more damage with the setup strike as it was. We can kill you this turn. And we're back to normal size, thankfully. Ooh, fire potion is nice. 20 damage. Deal 17 damage, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Interesting to, like, slim out your deck. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. That hits twice. That's kind of cool, because we do have Bash, which applies vulnerable. And then Iron Wave is that's a card from the first Slay the Spire. Iron Wave is a pretty cool card. Block and damage. But I think I want to go into, like, let's lean into strength and vulnerability. That's kind of a fun combination of stats or different things. The weird little ink people. Inklets. What do you do? Next time Inklet loses HP, it only... Oh, so we can only do 1 damage to you guys. Unfortunately, I have no block this turn, so you're actually going to do a decent amount of damage to me. So I guess we just go for this guy. And unfortunately, I can't kill you. I probably should have, instead of taking the strength, I should have killed that guy. So I wouldn't have taken as much damage this turn. So you're slippery, so we're not going to be able to hurt you much. You're doing 10 damage, yikes. All right, now you guys are doing a little less damage. Let's go 8, 9, there. Got rid of another one. He did 3 damage. Now you're doing 10 damage. But we can block it and then clear the slippery. And then we should be able to take you out with Bash Dismantle. Oh, or just kill you with Bash, my bad. Shrug it off. 8 block, 1 draw card. Better version of our current block cards, for sure. Armaments, gain 5 block, and upgrade a card in your hand. Upgrading a card in your hand is really nice. Every card has an upgraded version. Ooh, upgrading all cards in your hand sounds really good. Deal 12 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less for each attack this turn. Stomp is also really cool. Ooh, choices. I think we're leaning into, like, assault mode. We haven't really picked any defensive cards so far. So you're doing 4 and 2. You're not... We can't apply vulnerable to you, so maybe let's block and then hit you for 8. Now you're going to apply a debuff. So now's the time to hit you a bunch. So you will become 1. I think it's better to apply the vulnerable and then hit him with that for 9. And unfortunately, we can't play you. You applied vulnerable to me! Rude! Trying to limit the damage we take. Oh, boy. I think this one's one you want to get out early. If you don't get it out early, maybe it's not worth bothering about later. This is the ultimate combo there, is getting those two. Strength Potion is nice. Probably save that for the boss fight. Another setup strike. 4 damage and apply vulnerable to all enemies. Another way to apply vulnerable is nice as well. Ooh, when you play an attack this turn, gain block. Huh. I think we'll go Thunderclap though. And then campfires are really nice because you can rest to gain HP. However, more importantly, you can smith to upgrade cards. 7 damage, that's not that great of an upgrade. Stomp, 15 damage, no. And you still cost 3. 10 damage. 3 strength. 3 strength. And does more damage. Bash applying more vulnerable would be nice. Just because then we can use Dismantle more often. I wish Dismantle hit 3 times on an upgrade. Yeah, I think we go Bash 2. Or Bash Plus, I should say. If we go right, we're leaning into this elite fight immediately that we have to then fight a second elite. I think we'll go left and see if we can't we'll have a choice between fighting 2 elites rather than having to fight 2 elites if we don't want to. You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. If we gain the Birdonus egg, it can be hatched at a rest site. I have to hatch the egg, right? The egg must be hatched. We have to go to the rest site. Okay. Well, here we are. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed? Its unmistakable color gives it away. It's a sapphire seed. Weren't these extinct? Incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one greatly amplifies your endurance, but what if you plant and nourish it instead? So we could eat it and gain HP, or heal HP, and then upgrade a card, or enchant. This is new in Slay the Spire 2, is being able to enchant cards. So the first time you play this card, each combat you gain an energy if you enchant a card with Sown. So we'd want to put that on a card we're going to play a lot. I mean, kind of Inflame makes a lot of sense because then it's just free and it would allow us to play it early and often. Or I guess, yeah, because it doesn't go away. But I don't really have any cards that I'm like dying to upgrade, so I think we would like to make Inflame also Sown. You scour the overgrowth and find a pot with good aeration, and then you trek around searching for an untouched spot where light peeks through a cracked wall. Carefully, you reinforce the pot with bark and vine to camouflage it, filling it with loamy, nutrient-rich soil, and nestle the seed just beneath the surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants and pour it over the soil. Grow big, little seed. Unknowingly, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually, thankful for your hard work. I wonder if this means in the future we'll find, like, the sapphire plant. Maybe. Oh boy. Okay, we got 3 dudes. The Assassin Raider, the Axe Raider, and the Crossbow Raider. You're gonna block, you're gonna attack, you're gonna attack. Vulnerable to everyone seems nice. I don't think there's a way to kill any of you this turn. So maybe it makes most sense to block, just to limit the damage we take. And then we'll try to kill the Assassin Raider. Oh boy. Well, free strength. I think I would like to bash you, because that's going to kill you. And unfortunately, we can't kill your friends. A lot of damage. You're doing 12 damage now. You're going to do 14 damage to all enemies. So you're dead once we play Stomp. You're dead. Okay. Whew. That was close. Apply weak and vulnerable, deal 13 damage. An upgraded version is 2 of each. Okay. Gain block and exhaust a card at random. Does that mean like in my entire deck or just in my hand? Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Cycle is really nice in any deck in Slay the Spire. So being able to draw new cards and replace the cards in your hand. Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating at the end of your turn. Gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Not bad. Not really what we've centered our run around, but not the worst thing I've ever encountered. Yeah, we're gonna go right, hit this elite fight, and then we have a choice to get, honestly, I think we'll probably go with this rest and hatch our egg, which will be kind of nice. You're doing 6 damage to me. There's no way to kill you. I'm gonna focus in on you, even though you're gonna shield yourself. I probably should have focused on you. Because now you're doing a crap ton of damage, and you gain strength. Alright, you're dead. Draw cards. We're getting perilously low on the HP front. But that was a nice setup there. Energy potion is great. Lose HP and gain energy is interesting. But applying vulnerable is what we're looking for. And then do we have the sauce to fight this elite? I think we have to, because if we don't, we're not going to kill the boss anyway. Territorial at the end of this turn gains strength. Okay. So let's go. Let's start with well, gain strength. I think we have to use our potions here. Let's gain strength, hit him to apply vulnerable, throw the fire potion at him. Battle trance, energy potion. More vulnerable, and then hopefully we can kill him next turn, even though we're gonna get walloped this turn. Because if we don't, we're gonna lose. Whew. Block potion is good. Vajra, at the start of each combat, start each combat with 1 strength, sure. Bludgeon is a really good card. It costs a lot, but it does a lot of damage. 8 block, gain another 8 block if you exhausted a card this turn. Or gain energy at the start of each turn. Wow, that's really good. I think we have to go with Pyre. And then we go here, and then we have to hatch the egg. Bird swoop. Whoa! Well, well, well. It's a 0 cost 14 damage attack card. Nice. I would love to start kicking like cards out of my deck. Okay, you're gonna live, as annoying as that is. I would love to play you right now. Actually, I think we do that and then block. Oh, I would have been fine with my armor. That's my bad. Okay, now you're all attacking me at once, which is rough. So you're free. This will do 15 damage to everyone, so you 2 are dead. I would love to kill you. And this will be enough, right? Because you reduce to 2. Good move. Okay, and now this is going to give me 3 block. So we're going to take 5 damage. And now you're not doing anything to me. So it's vulnerable, vulnerable. We could have set up strength to do better. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn. You lose the 5 strength. Sure. So it's a temporary strength buff, which is pretty good. Another thunderclap. I think we got to go armaments. That was the card I wanted that one time. And then the whole run fell apart. Debuff and 8 damage down is rough. Free strength. I think we do the vulnerable, the bird swoop, and then we do pyre and we take a block potion to defend ourselves. We are frail now, which means we gain less blocks. So I'm glad we did that before they attacked us. So upgrade a card in our hand. What would I like to upgrade if I wanted to upgrade something? I really need to kill you, I think. This is going to do 15 damage. This is going to end your life. Then block. And honestly, no, you're going to give us the block we need. Although we don't have the energy to use bash. Never mind. Seven damage. Okay. We need to do 33 to you, though. Good news is we can apply vulnerable, which allows us to dismantle you twice. And you're gone. Weak and vulnerable to enemies. That's great. More gold. We still haven't gone to a shop. I just realized that. I mean, I'll take another tremble. I'm a little unhappy with the size of my deck right now, but I think we gotta go for a rest, as much as I'd like to save to get another upgrade. What in the hell? A Phantom. Oh, he's got 9 slippery. I hate it. Get in flame early. 2 block and thunderclap. So we have to hit him a bunch just to get rid of slippery. All right, he's doing even more damage. Can bird swoop be upgraded? Probably not, if I had to guess. You? Ooh, a pyre plus. Well, we do 1 damage to you. And then I think I want to apply weak to you this turn, just to reduce the amount of damage you're throwing at me. It might be premature, but I think we got to get that pyre going early. I don't think we need to play Battle Trance right now. Oh, our shield saved our bacon. 27 damage! Ah! Just smack him a lot. Because we have to clear the slippery. We're still alive. Ooh. Oh, and we got wounded. Okay. So, we lead with the bash. Because it does damage and applies a lot of vulnerable. We do the setup strike. We do the normal strike. Now we take the flex potion. Then we hit him a bunch with dismantle. 27 times 2. What are you doing? You gain strength? Okay. He's going through the cycle, I see. He's got like a series of attacks. He's still vulnerable, so we can do a lot of dismantle to him. I'm trying to... Because you're going to do 2 damage twice next. Does 4 damage save us at all? I feel like it might not. So I think it's better to just attack you. Although I get the defend for free anyway. All right. Oh, we live with 1 attack, 1 health through this fight. Hopefully we can kill him first. Yes. Epoch discovered. I don't know what that is. Is that a character? Is that an era? All right, what did we get? Primal Force. Transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. Giant Rock deals 16 damage. Well. That's actually really cool because we have a bunch of attacks that I'm not super into. Like, Stomp is pretty good, but even that I'd be okay swapping out. Dismantle is good. Setup strike, I would probably... all the strikes for sure, I would be okay with it. Demon form, at the start of your turn, you gain strength. So that one is just like gain more strength, which we are kind of built around. And then deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. That's interesting. I kind of like the Primal Force. It's so weird. We're going rock build. Oh, we're going down now? We went up, we went down. Oh, wait, what? Why am I a goo monster? Do I have to fight a goo monster? What the hell is this guy? Oh, we got fully healed though. Pael, the melting dragon. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain additional energy next turn. Remove 5 cards from your deck. After each combat, randomly add 1 back. Upgraded. That's kind of neat. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card. I'm not super into the additional cards. I feel like we're gonna end up with a lot of spare energy because we have all these generating energy cards, and by all of them I mean 2. I'm kind of thinking this right-hand side here because rest, elite rest. We still haven't gone to a shop, and then straight into another elite. Although you could get another rest here. And then we get a shop. I think we do want to get to the shop. We haven't gone to a shop yet, and we have a lot of money just sitting around. The Bowl Bug and the Bowl Bug Nectar. What do you do? If Bullbug's rocks attacks become fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Well, we're not really a block build, so that's a problem. I don't think I want to transform my Bird Swoop. Oh, we would like to tremble you first, then Bird Swoop. Can I just... yeah, I can play that whenever. I was like, I don't think that exhausts. And now we have spare energy because I didn't spend all my energy. And you're vulnerable, which means I get to kill you with Dismantle. Nice. Apply vulnerable to you, strike you a bunch, and then I don't want to play the block because I don't need to, and then I get free extra energy next turn. Dang, you do a lot of damage if you just sit around for a long time. Good thing I got rid of you. Lose 6 HP, gain energy, draw 3 cards. I don't really want to lose HP, but a Perfected Strike plus. And we have a lot of cards that have strike in their title. So I think that's the way to go. Who are you? The Bug Slayer. As you're fending off a swarm of aggressive insects, you suddenly notice a mighty rugged warrior man fighting beside you this whole time. The insects, sensing defeat, scatter. You turn to your fellow fighter. Would you like any tips on exterminating these pests? How polite. You nod and accept his offer. We could learn extermination technique. Add exterminate to your deck, which is a 3 damage times 4 times 4 times against all enemies, or learn splash technique, which is 10 damage and apply vulnerability. I kind of think this one goes hard with all of the strength that we've been getting. I see you wish to learn the extermination technique. Very good. He pauses briefly, thinking how best to endow you with this maneuver. This is the technique. Behold! He boasts while holding up a can of insecticide. Proceed. I think let's go into more combat here. Ooh, weird little roach beings. Exoskeletons. Okay. Well, Thunderclap. Bird Swoop. Get a full block going. I know we could have gotten spare energy, but you buffed yourself. Gain the strength. What does this do? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Oh, so we can only do it a maximum of 9 damage to them. Huh. I'm gonna tank some damage here just to get Pyre going. So you're toast this turn. 30 damage is wild. Although you reduce it to 9, remember. Goodbye. I don't think we needed to play the vulnerability because I think this still reduces the vulnerable attack to 9. Problem being, we'll have to... Although we got Exterminate! This is perfect because they can't... Exterminate's the perfect card because they can't reduce it any further. And you multi-attack. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain block. We don't really exhaust things. Inflame again. I don't really think we're into any of those cards. I'm going to skip for the first time this run. Infested Automaton. There's a chamber filled with dead robots. My brethren, no! A lone automaton still has a faintly glowing core, but is engulfed by a grotesque organic growth and doesn't respond. Study. Obtain a random power. Or obtain a zero-cost card. I don't really know, like, what the good zero-cost cards are, and I don't know what random powers would look like in this game. So I'm gonna go random power. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Where did that go? Whenever you lose HP on your turn, you gain strength. Okay. You study his inner workings and you realize that specific metals and their arrangements resist various ailments. You apply this tech to yourself. Cool. We got our rest. We can smith. What do we want to upgrade here? What would you do? Gain 2 strength. Okay. Giant Rock Plus, sure. Exterminate Plus is 1 extra damage. That kind of pales in comparison to the strength we're gaining. Vulnerable 3 is interesting. Just 1 extra card. 9 damage, 3 strength. I think it's got to be armaments, right? All cards instead of just 1 card. And then we go to the shop instead of the elite. Hello, Mr. Shopkeep. I would like to ditch a card. I think it's got to be the basic defend. We want to keep the strikes, sort of. Although we got a cheap setup strike here, so we could probably ditch 1 strike. Stone armor, armaments again. Gain 7 block, apply vulnerable. Okay, block and vulnerable is interesting. And Ashen Strike is interesting too, because it deals damage based on the number of cards we have in our exhaust pile. And we are starting to get a really fat deck, so like that would just make this really strong. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Sure, not bad. At the start of your turn, deal damage to all enemies. Okay. 50% discount on all products is interesting. I wish I would have spotted that earlier. Huh. Well, that kind of pays for itself, like, right away, right? Yeah. And then I think I would like Mercury Hourglass here. But then we miss out on Ashen Strike. Let's get the Cure-All and then the Ashen Strike. Equal to your current block, not really our thing. Damage to all enemies, increase this damage by 5. Oh, it's a power. That's kind of cool. What are these? What does stone power mean? Is that different? Does that mean I couldn't play you? I can't buy you anyway, but did you see that? It had like a different currency than my energy. What the hell are you? The Obscura. It's gonna summon a monster. Okay, well, we would like to hit you a lot. Upgrade. Then Perfected Strike. Then I transform you into a giant rock? You cost more than I can spend. You've summoned a Paraphrite. I don't like that. I bash you? And then I kill you? And then I smack your friend. You summoned him again! I didn't realize you could do that. Oh no. The exhaust pile has 10 in it. I would like to vulnerable you. You guys are gonna do a lot of damage to me. It was my exhaust pile, not which I don't have anything. Oh, what a wasted card. Oh, I'm an idiot. Discard pile, not my exhaust pile. I don't exhaust any cards. We have barely any strengths to make exterminate like better. We'll draw some cards here. I think setup strike. I should have done thunderclap first. Didn't matter, but that would have been the better way to play that out. Taunt, grapple plus, deal 9 damage whenever you gain block, deal 7 damage. We don't really gain block as like a part of our overall strategy. I think we'll get taunt and then discard some basic blocks here. The Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP, you draw cards. Sure, I lose HP all the time. Exterminate plus, oh yeah, that's right, 1 extra damage. 2 strength when you lose HP. I want to get, I should not have bought you. I'm so upset about that. 8 block, 2 vulnerable. I think I would like to upgrade Pyre because it doing 2 energy instead of 1 is just so much better. The Louse Progenitor gains 14 block upon first being hit, so you want to hit him really hard the first time. So let's go taunt and dismantle him. That was good. Now he gains the block. And we're blocking his attack, so we don't have to worry about that. And you blocked that. I should have just held on to you so we would have gotten some free energy next turn. You applied Frail to me, you jerk. Draw cards. Inflame. I think we just go all in on the strikes, right? Because then we get a free stomp, which should make up for the lack of vulnerable, maybe? Do 19 damage to me. You do a lot of damage to me. Lot of draw, though. That's nice. So let's go setup strike. No. Armaments first. Upgrade everything. Setup strike. Then exterminate. Then bird swoop. Cool. Bird swoop is a cool card. Bloodletting? Nah. Deals... eh. It's kind of interesting getting like a free damage card that just goes and goes. We don't exhaust anything, so I think we just skip that one as well, unfortunately. Oh, giant toad man! Spiny toad. He's got some spines, but he's mostly not spiny, you guys. It's kind of an interesting name choice. So he's gonna boost himself. So let's go... Thunderclap. Strike, strike, stomp. Not a bad start. Ah, he's applied thorns to himself. That's gross. We just have no way to gain block this turn as well. And if we exterminated him, he would kill us just in the amount of damage we would deal to ourselves. Let's go Pyre here, and then just we gotta tank the 23 damage he's gonna shoot at us. I mean, we could do Cure All. Give me some block. Okay. Speed Potion. And then we hold on to this energy to gain some energy next turn. All right, we saved ourselves a little damage. Okay, the Thorns wears off. That's good to know. Upgrade all the cards in our hand. Free strength. Then, so we have 6 energy here. I go setup strike, perfected strike, normal strike. Cool. All right, I'm glad I used those potions there. I tend not to use potions, and that was a good use, I think. Uppercut is interesting. Weak and vulnerable is nice, but it's a 2-cost card. Although we are generating a lot of energy, so I am interested, but I already have such a huge deck as it is. Hello. Please take away this card that I should not have bought. What a waste. Inflame. Interesting. We just don't have a lot of money here. Loses 9 strength this turn. There's the first exhaust card we could have had. Ooh, deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat. Huh. We're more of a burst build though, so like the combat shouldn't, if the combat drags on, we're in trouble. I feel like 12 damage, next attack you play costs 0. Unfortunately, most of our attacks don't cost a lot. Although it would fold well into Perfected Strike or Bash. And honestly, like, it'd still be okay with Stomp because it would allow us to play other attacks for free. So yeah, I'll go Unrelenting here. Let's get the Heart of Iron, and then we have no more money. Into the elite fight. Hopefully I can... Oh, what are you, horrible creature? Decimillipede. Oh, we're fighting different segments of him. Interesting. Okay. Upgrade. The bird swoop is free. I think we gotta go the exterminate, because it's 20 damage to everyone. And you're doing the most damage to me, so I think we gotta take you out. Oh, you do just get old. Okay, so now you're doing 14 damage, which I'm gonna block 9 of. What does this mean? If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. Oh, so we have to kill everything at once. I wish I would have read that first. Damage to all enemies is nice. And we're weak. Oh boy. You're gonna come right back, aren't you? Oh, this would be so nice if I could kill you. You're coming back. I think I want to start with the vulnerable here. And then unrelenting you. Oh, you have 1 HP. Ugh. And you're gonna come back. Oh my god. So we can apply vulnerable, which will allow us to use dismantle twice. So block. You're gone. I gotta leave you alive, I think, is the problem. Like, you have to be closer to dying is the problem. Took you this long to show up? Where's my, That's what happens when you have a deck that's way, way too large. I was looking for my exterminate again. Unfortunately, it did not show up. 13 damage. Oh, wait. Primal Force. Giant Rock. You're toast. You're toast. Oh, we made it. Our health is not in good shape. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4. Block is nice. Flame Barrier, we're just not a block build. I think we're toast when we hit the boss fight, but we'll try our best. Increase this card's damage by 5 this con- Hey! I like that. I know our deck is already massive, but why not? And then upgrade it? Woo! Cool beans. We're gonna fight Shai Hulud. The hell is this thing? The Insatiable. He's gonna kill me for sure. But we will try our best here. We're not gonna be able to stomp him, so I think we just upgrade everything and then tremble him twice. All right, he's thrown Frantic Escape into my hand. I didn't get to read what that actually said. All right, you're throwing a lot of damage at me, so let's eat this Iron Plating. It gives us 10 block. Rampage to gain the damage. Primal Force to turn you into rock that actually does something. And then we shield ourselves a little bit. Oh my god. Well, I don't think I can survive this attack, but because we have no block at all. You're gonna give me 9. That's puts us at 23. What does this do? You gotta kill him in that fast? I didn't have enough juice. Even if I wasn't gonna die now. All right, well, let's see. What do we do to go out on with a bang here? Because you're just gonna kill us right now. So I think we just do... We do the Thunderclap. We do the Dismantle. We do the Exterminate. Which is a pretty sick attack. But, oh, and we did get the trigger on the fan, right? Yeah, so now we get 13. We're still gonna die. We have 27 HP. Oh, rough. I'm gonna need a new map. I'm sorry, bird. We didn't make it. We did get to... Oh, is that like a level up for the Ironclad? All right, we made it past the first boss. I definitely made some blunders, so I feel good about getting to the second boss. And we'll get to unlock some stuff here. Play a single run to reveal the Niao. Mother of Resurrection, Niao awakened from her slumber. Rise again, champion. Will now greet you at the start of each run. Oh, is that like our dude that gives us an enchantment at the beginning of the run? Cool. So now Fog rolls in. Chapter 6, The Silent. Hey, The Silent is another character from the original Slay the Spire. There she is. She does a lot of poison and shiv attacks, like daggers and stuff. Oh man, we got even more stuff. Beat Act 1 with the Ironclad. We got... Molten Fist to double the enemy's vulnerable and exhaust. Vulnerable enemies take additional damage. This would have been nice for my last run. And then gain strength for each vulnerable. Dude, these would have all been great in our last run. And then Pact, the Prion, like the brain problem? The protein thing? A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in the universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Oh, is that the old one? The old spire? Automation. Every Oh, so this is the rock energy. Is there a difference between the red energy and the rock energy? Maybe rock energy is universal energy and red energy is red energy. But every 10 cards you draw, you gain energy. At the start of your turn, transform one card in your hand. Is kind of cool. Like permanently or just for the battle? And then catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Very neat. And we found another thing. Oh, cool. I love the unlocks here. This is really neat. That's very different from the original Slay the Spire. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Slay the Spire 2, you want to see my journey from absolute fool to best Slay the Spire 2 player ever, do subscribe to the channel. It also helps me out a lot. So until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.